many times that I miss you. I know how to call when I want to.
Hello, welcome back to my channel Lomzy Sews. In today's sewing tutorial, I'll be sharing with you guys how to cut and sew a tiered dress, backless tiered dress. Yes, yeah, you guys saw the intro, right? Yeah, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to cut and sew this. It's very, very simple and it's beginner friendly. It's just that it's tedious. It will take you like 2 to 3 hours to make this. Every other thing is very, very simple. If that's what you're looking for, then continue watching till the end. Don't miss any part of this video so that you will learn how to cut and sew a simple tiered dress. I'd like to use this opportunity to welcome all my returning subscribers. Thank you for always watching my videos, dropping your like and comments. And if this is your first time coming across my channel, please guys, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell icon so you don't miss any of my sewing tutorials, because on this channel I try my best to upload trending design and very simple design for beginners and advanced levels. So if that's what you want to learn, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell icon. So let's go to the cutting table. To make this tiered dress, I have this fabric that I want to use. They are chiffon fabrics and I have 4 pieces here because I want it to be a multicolored tiered dress. So guys, I have each one of them is 1 yard, but I'm not sure I'm going to use all of them. If you want to use, you can use like 3 yards or 3.5 depending on your size. So you can use crepe to make this. You can use Ankara, you can use chiffon, you can use any fabric of your choice as long as it's not thick. So I will set this aside and we are going to go to how we are going to cut the tiered dress. The tiered dress is 5 pieces in front and 4 at the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first of all, we are going to cut this first tier. So this one, I'm going to come from the neckline down to the armhole, which is 10 inches. And I'm going to add 1 inch sewing allowance, ½ inch for up, ½ inch for down, which will be 1 inch equals to 11 inches. And from here to here, I'm going to divide my bust divided by 4. Whatever I have, my bust is 42, divided by 4 will give me 10.5. So I'm going to times this by 1.5. Whatever that is, that's what I'm going to use and cut out for this first tier. So 10.5 times 1.5 will give me 15.75. I'm going to add 1 inch sewing allowance, which will make it, I will approximate this to 16, which will make it 17. So I'm going to cut out my fabric that is 34 inches. If I fold it, it will be 17 inches. So here I have 11 inches by 17 inches, as you can see, and it's on fold. So this will be for the first tier for the front. Now the next thing we're going to do is for us to draw the neckline. For me to draw the neckline, I'll come down 3 inches for the neck depth, the front neck depth, and I'm going to connect it here like this. Let's go ahead and connect it in a curved manner like this. And also you're going to mark the armhole. Remember, this is the armhole line, so I'm going to mark this, just coming like this to mark the armhole line. I'll go ahead and cut these things out. Now I'll go to my machine and I'm going to hem the side. You go ahead and fold this like this, and you're going to fold it again. Can you see? And then you are going to make gathered stitches here, and you gather this place. So this is it after gathering it. Can you see? Then what I did, my neckline is 16 inches divided by 2 will give me 8 inches. So I made sure after gathering it I measured 8 inches, as you can see. The next thing I did was to make a rope. So this rope is like 58 inches long. You can make less than that or more depending on what you want. And it was 4 inches, and I sew away ½ inch, and it became like this. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to get the center of this. So I'm going to divide this into two, and also divide this into two like this. Fold it into two, and you are going to you make sure this is here like this. You're going to notch the center, and you're going to go to your machine and sew this. If you guys have been watching how I make my alternate dresses, you'll be conversant with this. So I'm going to place this like this and sew it, turn it over like that, and I'm going to fold this one into it. Okay, so let me just do the first one and show you the next thing to do. So this is it after sewing it. This place is not closed yet, so you are going to fold this into like this. You pin it down and iron it, and then you're going to go to your machine and sew in here. So I'll do all of that and come back to you. So this is the first tier. Next we're going to go over to the second tier. So this is the one we just finished now. So we're going to go over to the second tier. Now this one, what we got here was 34 inches, right? So from here to here is 34 inches. We're going to times this by 1.5. So if you times that by 1.5, you will have 51 inches. I'm going to add 1 inch sewing allowance, which will make it 52 inches. I'll cut two pieces. I'll cut two pieces of this, one for the front and one for the back. So this is the two pieces, one for the front and one for the back. As you can see, it's on fold. So if you notice, I have made this one 1 inch longer than this one. So this will be for the front and this will be for the back. And the 1 inch we have added here is going to be for elastic casing. So I'll go to my machine now, and I'm going to fold this like this and fold it again for elastic casing. And for the front, I'm going to go ahead and gather this and join it to this one. So I'll do that and show you the next thing to do. So this is the front after gathering the second tier, and this is also the back. I have folded this for elastic casing. So I'll go ahead and insert this elastic casing into this place. I have 17 inches here. I'll check it. If it's too loose, I will reduce it, but first of all, let me add it. What I have here is 17 inches. So I'm going to use my safety pin and pass it into the elastic casing. So this is it after adding the elastic. As you can see, there's a leftover. So what I have here is 3.5 inches, meaning what I inserted is actually 13.5. So you are either going to place this like this and you sew it and you continue with the next tiers, but I'm going to keep them separately and attach the tiers separately. So I'm going to times whatever I have here times by 1.5. Also this one, I'm going to times it 1. So I didn't tell you guys, for the first tier I made it 10 inches. This is 10 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance, which is 11. This one also I made it 10 inches plus 1.5 inch plus 1 inch sewing allowance, half inch this side, half inch this side. So that's what I have here. So here and here is 20 inches. We are going to go over to the next tier. So this tier is 10 inches. This tier is 10 inches. Total, which is 20 inches. And I want the whole full dress length to be 40 inches. So I want this to be 40 inches. I'm going to minus 20 inches that I have for the first tier and the second tier, which will remain 20 inches. So I'm going to divide 20 inches divided by 3 for the left 3 tiers. So 20 divided by 3 will give me 6.65. I'm going to make it 6.5. So 6.5 plus 1 inch, which is 7.5. So this tier will be 7.5. This will be 7.5 and this will be 7.5 inches, remember. So that's the length. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut once. For me to cut the next tier, this tier, I'm going to times whatever here I have here by 1.5. So whatever I have here, times that by 1.5, and that's what you use to cut out this. Whatever you have here, cut that by 1.5, and that's what you use to cut this one. So whatever you have here, cut 1.5, and that's what you use to cut the final tier. So I'll go ahead and cut all the tiers and come back to you. So these are all the layers, as you can see. These are all the layers. So I've sewn the front to the front and the back separately. So this is the back. Next thing I will do is to place this together like this. So I'm going to place this to the side seam here, as you can see, and then place this one to this side. Place this one here, and I'm going to go ahead and sew the two side seams. So this is it after joining the side seam. Can you see? Yes, so you can see the side seam. Yeah, this is how it's going to look, guys. So the next thing you would do is to hem the lower part. Go to your machine now and fold this like this. You can see I have overlocked it, so you just fold it once and hem it all around. So guys, we have come to the end of today's sewing tutorial. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.